Hey, it's Nickback TV.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Mr. Nickback TV, aka Blogaholic. Back in the building, back in the mix, man. Got a question. BMF Season 2 coming out January 6th. I just saw the preview of it, man. I just read some things about some of the characters that's going to be on this season. And I guess one of the funnier things that's going to be on this season is Eminem. I guess he's gonna be playing White Boy Rick, a cameo. Oh my god, this is hilarious, man. Like 50 Cent is what, 50? He's gonna play a 16-year-old kid. Like, come on, man. Y'all couldn't find anybody else to play this kid. Like nobody else. No other white person can do this. Why not Machine Gun Kelly? Get Logic. How about Drake? It's like that in itself is kind of like, dude, this show is jokes. And then also seeing that Lala, yeah, Lala Anthony's Carmelo Anthony's baby mama will be a love interest to Big T, played by the kid's name, I think his name Da Vinci. She's gonna be a love interest. And I was like, dude, she's like 45. She's like 45 being a love interest to a dude that's like 25 in real life, I believe. But in the movie, he's like 19 or 20. It's like, dude, come on, man. We got to do better. We gotta actually do better, man. Stop with the names. Stop with the weak cameos. Stop recycling these tired people to put in our face, man. Like, first of all, let's talk about the BMF series in itself. I don't know if you guys watch it, and I encourage y'all to check it out if you like stuff like that. But I mean, is anybody who follows that type of information, for lack of a better word, when it comes to like the 90s, the 80s, crack era, drug dealers, cocaine cowboys, was it Untouchable, the story of Nicky Barnes. Nicky Barnes for hitting my moms. I was born in the drop. Play Nicky Barnes for hitting my moms. Shout out to Shine, man. That line was weak then and is weaker now. Play Nicky Barnes for hitting my moms. I'm like, play Nicky Barnes for hitting my moms. It's like, shut up, dude. Your mom was all the way in Belize. Shut up. Remember that? Shine was trying to say that he was the long lost son of Nicky Barnes. Remember that? Nick Bad be dropping hip hop knowledge y'all don't even be knowing, dude. That's the stuff y'all don't even know about that. Play Nicky Barnes for hitting my moms. Ugh. 20 years later, the dude don't even talk like that. Shine was the weakest rapper in the history of rap, dude. Like 20 years later, the dude don't even talk like that no more. Like, what is that? What was that about? Weird, man. That's weird. But anywho, BMF Season 2 coming out January 6th. That's the premiere. I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna tell you the only reason why I'm really gonna let me go back to my first thought. BMF, like I said, if you follow any of that type of information when it comes to like crack dealers, dope, kingpins, ghetto, street, business, entrepreneurs, street hustlers, all that, the Supreme Teams and all that. If you follow that type of genre of information, the hell is this? Not a booger. It's cotton. I'm so pro-black, I don't pick cotton out of aspirin bottles. Who said that? Shout out to Nas. But anyway, only reason why I'm really watching the BMF Season 2, I'm being real with you, man. I already know the story of BMF. Everybody know the story of BMF. We know how they started, who they got the dope from, how they moved their drugs, what they did after they left Detroit. We know all the story. So watching this right now is just for a lack of better wording. It's just a waste of time. You're just basically wasting your time watching the BMF story, the series, really, because it's like everything like even the stuff that goes on in the show is kind of like, dude, that ain't happen. That ain't happen. I don't believe that. I'm from the city of Detroit, so I'm not gonna say I have first-hand knowledge on BMF and none of that stuff. I rubbed shoulders with some lower class BMF dudes that could have been lying. Like, it could have said, yeah, we BMF. They probably wasn't. But I'm just saying, I know a little bit more of the story, I guess, before it became nationalized. And the Right Boy Rick, that is something I just remember being a small kid and people saying, there go White Boy Rick. I was like, I thought every white boy was White Boy Rick. I was really young then. They were like, there go White Boy Rick. I'd be like, who is that? No, I'm being honest, dude. So I watch it because I guess I'm from the city that the story came from. So I got kind of a, I guess, personal interest in it. But honestly, man, I don't find it entertaining. I'm not hating. I'm not hating at all. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm not trying to be lame. I'm just being real. I don't find the BMF series entertaining or interesting. I only watch it because I have nothing else to do sometimes, and it's a way to waste time, which entertainment's supposed to do. So it's doing its job. I don't watch it like, oh my God, I gotta watch it. I just be like, wait a minute, that don't even make sense. And watching the show is kind of weird unless it gets more dramatic season 2, but just watching it, I don't find any interest in either character, man. Like Big Meech, Big T, I watch the show and they kind of like just good kids to me. Like they seem like good kids that just got lucky selling drugs and got to connect, and they was in the right place at the right time. They like some good kids, man. They don't seem gangster. They not, notorious thugs or nothing like that. Notorious. Spit your game, talk your shit. Man, Puffy though, bro. Like this dude remixed so many Biggies, like songs, dude. Notorious. Spit your game, talk your Oh my God, man. I remember when Notorious Thugs came out, bro. I remember. I remember being in school. This dude had a Walkman. I'm old school. He's like, hey, I got that new Biggie, listen. And all I heard was, spit your game, talk your shit, spit your clip, get the right one, get the much, got to fight one, so many lights, got to light one. I was like, what you gonna do, ride or run? He tell you like a nigga told me, cash rules everything around me. Eric Lee, this can't see me. I'm like, oh my God. So-called people, if you know who, he talking about Tupac. Fuck a few female stars or two. Oh my God, he had sex with Angela Bassett. It was crazy then. The 90s was crazy. Nah, for real, man. Notorious Thugs, dude. When that came out, when he said, so-called beef with you know who, I was like, he talking about Tupac and Tupac dead. Oh my God. Biggie's the best. Biggie Smalls. So-called people if you know who. I'm like, dang. That was like the hardest bar I ever heard in my life at that time. So-called people if you know who. I was like, did he just say so-called beef with you know who? You know who? You know who? He talk about Pac. It's crazy back in there, bro. But getting back to the BMF season 2, I'm gonna check it out. I probably won't watch it when it comes out. I'll probably watch it later when I'm not doing nothing late night, just chilling, seeing what's going on TV. But to me, the BMF series is not that entertaining to me. It's just something to watch. What y'all think? I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, did you see the BMF? I'm like, yeah, I saw it. Nothing happened. It's like nothing's happening. It's like a high school story of just two good kids, not listening to their parents. I don't get it. I mean, we are in, like, where else can this season go? Like, he's going to Atlanta. I guess there's going to be a lot of other cameos. I guess now, when he goes to Atlanta, if he goes to Atlanta in season 2, the cameos could actually be themselves. So I guess Jeezy actually going to come in. What are they going to... We're gonna actually see Jeezy. You know, T.I. is gonna make an appearance because, you know, T.I. from Atlanta, Chili, like, they can actually come in now. They might as well play themselves. If Lala can be his girlfriend at 45, I mean, T.I. can be T.I. from back in the day. The ATL T.I. I mean, who? It's like, where are we going with this, folks? Like, is this season gonna keep going all the way up to when he get indicted and actually go to jail? Like, where do we go from here? It's kind of a moot point right now, so to speak, for this series to keep going anywhere past season 2. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? To never, 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 never cry. Remember that from Jewels? Oh man, that's when Jewels was cold too. We rap, we cry, we do some bullshit too. I'm on an unstoppable pace. Man, I swear to God, I miss those days. But what y'all think about the BMF season 2 premiere? Let me know, or don't let me know. So, boom.